Big Iron Auto Shop back here again, guys. A little bit of a hiatus. Been following along very much by my followers. Not very many of you. Probably just me. Mom, probably. That's alright. We're going to keep going. So, just going to do bits and pieces here again. I got some other stuff going on. It's kind of keeping me away, unfortunately. But I still want to get some stuff out there. Keep tearing this motor down as I'm getting closer to getting it to the machine shop, finally. Getting it cleaned up, getting the new stuff in, and finally dropping it in the truck. That'll be the fun stuff. And then I can start working on my other project and get more projects. But today we're just going to take off the cam timing cover. So if you're new to motors, I try to teach to everybody here. So this is upside down. Alright. Normally the oil pan sitting up here. I'm going to tear everything out of here so it's just a bare block. So the next thing I'll be doing after this is start taking off the main caps on the crankshaft, and then I'll have to probably put it on the hoist to get the rear plates and all the stuff off the back of the block there, so I can finally get all the guts out of this thing and get it stripped down to just the bare block and get it over to the machine shop. So timing cover, this here is if you variable valve timing and your cam timing sensor. That's what all this mumbo jumbo is here. So I'm pretty sure this block would have the VVT, variable valve timing. The 5.3 that I have and this one will be getting that deleted just because of all the other stuff that I'm doing. It's just going to be easier. You don't have to. I would talk with your tuner, whoever you're buying your stuff from, and they can recommend what they suggest for whatever your build is. Mine, I don't need it, so I'm getting rid of just more stuff, that electronics especially and all that I don't really need. It's important to note too that if you are doing this in the truck, or at least you're not removing the oil pan, there are 2 bolts in front of the oil pan that hold this timing cover in. Those are obviously removed because I've already taken out the oil pan. But just keep that in mind as you're doing this. Alright, more fun stuff here. Put in my miscellaneous box so I cannot find them again later. Probably do something separate now. Maybe. They run into silicone on the bottom, especially. It's recommended that you put silicone there against the oil pan. So somebody's going to feel like they're stuck or still getting some resistance on them. You just keep wiggling on them, pull them out, they'll come out. Alright. Let's see, I'm probably gonna need a screwdriver. Break this loose against the gasket. You need to unplug this too. Mine is cut, so not something I need to worry about it being on there. Also make sure that you remove all the bolts holding it in. That is quite helpful as well in the process. snap in there. So there's our timing cover. Sensor that reads the cam here and the phaser, all that good stuff in there to help with the timing between that and the crankshaft. Obviously you've got your timing chain as well. And then oil pump with the pickup tube. So anytime that you're doing anything tearing in here and you've got a motor with some higher miles on it, it is recommended to go ahead and switch that out. It's like $100-150 for a decent Melling or good name brand oil pump. So anytime you go ahead and getting this far, I would always recommend getting that thing replaced. So now that we're in here, you can now see again upside down. This thing's a pain to flip over by myself, sorry. Camshaft, timing chain, oil pump. See the snout of the crank here, everything tied together with the timing chain. We got an arrow there. If I'm able to break this down farther, we'll be able to see if those arrows are actually lined up like they're supposed to be. So that's it for the timing cover and how to break it down to get into your camshaft and expose all of this. So I will start to tear all this stuff off next and video that in a separate video. Thanks guys, appreciate you guys watching, commenting, subscribing to all my posts. Anything you want to see specifically, any questions you have, let me know. I'm always down to learn. Hope I teach you guys something, but you know, I don't know everything. 100% don't know everything. So go ahead and feel free to interact there however you wish. Be glad to talk to you guys. Thanks.